Hey guys, DJ here at GameTime Michigan, and I'm here with Shane Johnson over here. GOAT Grand Prix Detroit just wrapped up, and Shane here finished in second. He ran the table in Swiss and went into the elimination matches in first place and got all the way to the finals. And the coolest thing about Shane's story is this was his first live GOAT tournament. So that's really awesome. It's really cool to see, and we're going to kind of talk to him about his deck, what he played, and kind of learn a little bit about Shane. So first, to start off, what got you into GOAT? What do you play? Do you kind of have like accomplishments somewhere else, or how'd you get into it?
I started out when Yu-Gi-Oh first was released. Me and my brothers, one of them's actually here today. We played Yu-Gi Kaiba format when it was first out, all the way up until I think Dark Crisis when we stopped. And then years go by. Fast forward like 2-3 years ago, he was into modern format, and so he got me into that. I wasn't very good at that, and so we basically just went back to playing Go format, and that's what I've been playing.
Okay, you just been playing, getting a bunch of practice online?
Yep, that's the only place with my brother Justin or online. That's
okay.
all I've ever played.
So let's talk a little bit about your deck today. You brought a Warrior deck to the table, and let's kind of go through it and run through all the cards. You got anything special and spicy in there, or were you pretty standard?
There was a couple things, I think more or less in the side that were unconventional. We just had BLS standard, 2 Blade Knight for the lights, Sasuke, DD Warrior Lady, Breaker, Dawn's Elude. Spirit Reaper was kind of a choice. I'll get to it later, but...
How'd it work out for you today? Was it
Spirit
strong?
Reaper actually put in a decent amount of work. I'd say it was almost the same as Dawn's Elude.
Okay.
I ripped a couple cards with it, and it was really just tribute fodder for a card that's coming up. And then 2 Kaiku, 1 Zombira in the main, 1 Goblin Attack Force in the main. These are mainly for just like I was anticipating more Warrior. I didn't play any Warrior today, which is weird. Exile, Mystic Swordsman, Tribe. Zabor, that's kind of the reason I had 2 Spies in the side and the Reaper.
That's a board is really spicy.
He came in.
You got a couple
like
of people with it,
4
right?
or 5 times. I can't even tell you how many times he came up. Got me out of a whole bunch of situations. For the spells, Mind in the main, just because I anticipated a shit ton of Chaos Turbo and stuff. It kind of underperformed. I think I only got 1 Spy off when I had Mind Control. 2 Knock, they were amazing. Snatch, 1 Book of Moon for like for Thousand Eyes and stuff like that. It came in a couple times. 2 Rhoda, Pre-Mat, MST, Heavy, Duo, Grace.
All the good stuff.
Yeah.
And how'd the mind control pretty strong for you today?
Not really. I'd say it was probably one of the weakest. I think it was good to keep a chaos opponent on their toes, because they maybe thought there was more than just 1 in the main, or catch them off guard. But I mean, it feels pretty good to mind con a Spy turn 1 and get a free plus on it. For the side.
You got any spicy traps in there?
Oh yeah, traps. What am I doing? Call, Ring, 2 Saku, Air Force, 3 Dust Shoot, and 3 Judgment. I think that's kind of standard for Warriors. For the side, what did I have? I had Widespread Ruin, mostly just because I didn't have another super rare Sakuretsu, and I didn't feel like running 1 common and 2 super, because I'm bougie like that. 2 Spy, this came in clutch, this was an MVP. 1 Dust, never really came up. Ceasefire was the MVP.
Ceasefire was the MVP?
I ceasefired for game, and I was about to lose. It was actually against... I forget.
The little kid Will?
No, the dude I just paid.
Oh, Adam.
Adam, yeah. I ceasefired him for game for exact 100 over. And I was going to lose without it. So this caught him off guard. 2 big bang shots.
That's something you don't see every day.
This came up like twice, and it was yeah, this really helped out.
What did you board it in against?
I boarded this in against, what was it? Reasoning Gate and Earth Aggro. It really helped out against Earth Aggro. Amazoness Archer, never had to use it. I didn't play any burn. Cliff, didn't have to use it. That was, I actually saw this 2 games against Reasoning Gate. Never used Mobius. I used him on 1 game, Reasoning Gate. Never used it, never used it. That's
Alrighty. So how did you feel about the day and the way you played? Like, if you had to, if there was another Grand Prix tomorrow, what kind of changes would you make, or were you pretty happy with all your selections?
I would probably take out a lot of the side cards for burn, just because I didn't see anybody play burn. I don't know if that's good to keep them in like that. I don't know. It was just a waste of space, to be honest with you.
Fair enough.
But other than that, I mean, the cards were just coming. I was 9-0 until the finals, so it was. I wouldn't change anything really, besides the side deck.
And then, do you have any final words or anything? Let you make some shout outs before intro or outro here?
No, not really.
All right.
That's it.
Well, I want to thank you for taking the time to, kind of sit down and do this profile with me right after the finals. I obviously want to thank you for taking the time to come out here, because I know you guys had a little bit of a drive to get out here, so appreciate you coming out and playing, and congratulations on your 2nd place. That's pretty fucking awesome. So.